everyone, this is Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and I'm going to be doing a weekly pick a card reading for March 10th through the 17th, so from Sunday to Sunday. We have 6 piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you'd like, you could pause your video and decide which number is for you, okay? So pile number 1, if you chose pile number 1, these are the cards you've got. Nightwind, Honeymoon, Transformation, the Lovers, Two of Cups, and the Star. Okay, so it definitely well, for your tarot cards, you really have some good ones here. You have the Lovers. Look at that romance novel cover worthy card. That girl's feeling pretty good. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is about union. So we have 2 romance cards basically. The Two of Cups is usually like the soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be romantic, although with the Lovers here in this, I think that many of you will be dealing with something that has to do with a relationship. Or there could be a choice involved when you have 2 choices. Because we have two chalices here, 2 cups. And we have, yeah. And then the Lovers, as the Lovers card can also represent a choice. Okay, yes, it can represent love, harmony, and relationships and all that stuff, and you know, all that good stuff, but it also can represent choices, duality, right? When we have 2 dolphins, 2 people, 2 lights, right? 2 cups, but they're connected. See, I think that most of you would be dealing with something good with your relationship, and you have the Star card. The Star card, it's like hope, faith, you know, having hope for the future. I think this card comes after the Tower card, and so usually it's like a renewal of faith and hope and wishing for something. So I think there will be a lot of focus on a relationship, and it should be mostly positive, especially because, look, for our romance angel card, we have Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you could be connecting with your lover or your, you know, someone very close to you, and spend some time together. It doesn't have to be a holiday far away or something. It could just be sitting and spending more time together, getting to know each other. And you might have, maybe you've gone through something recently that gives you a renewed sense of hope in this relationship. The reason why that could be is because we have Nightwind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. So perhaps you're going to be doing some kind of healing this week and facing some fears, maybe to do with your relationship. Maybe there's been some stuff going on that has hindered your relationship in some way. But this week you're definitely going to be able to fix it, so that's great. And you also have some transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So we have 2 healing cards. So definitely this week is a week for healing for you. That has something to do with a relationship. Like I said, it's probably a love relationship of some kind, or a romantic relationship. But it could be a friendship, if you've had some friendship problems with someone you're real close to. Maybe some of you have had to make a choice recently that meant leaving someone behind. And if that's the case, you're definitely going to be able to maybe connect with some friends this week, and that will help you get that healing and that renewed sense of hope. So as a whole, guys, I think that looks like a pretty good week. So I really hope you have a good one, and I hope this resonates for you, because it looks pretty good. Thanks. Pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, these are your cards. Oh yeah, you had a few of the Gaia cards come out for you. Ooh, let's see your tarot. Okay, Okay, wow. Okay, the first pile got the Lovers as well. Um, this looks like a pretty good week for you. Like a really good week. I think you guys are gonna have a really good week. So the Nine of Pentacles talks about like being abundant, you know, being self-sufficient, having, you know, that independence, being financially independent. So I think financially, this is a very good week for you. You're not going to have too many problems with money. You might buy something new, maybe something that you worked hard for, and you're going to enjoy that this week. Or it could just mean that you have generally, you know, an abundant time. You might be able to, you know, treat yourself this week to something great. If you are in a relationship with the Lovers, I think that it should be a pretty good. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I think that you're going to have a good week relationship-wise. It's going to be positive, and you probably will have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, or at least one good heart-to-heart conversation with your love interest, where you honestly can discuss your feelings with each other. I do see that there's a boundaries card here. So where do you need to establish better boundaries? Maybe that will be what the heart-to-heart conversation is about. And if you do have a conversation in this direction about establishing boundaries, it's bound to go very good, I think. It looks like it's going to be successful without any problems. And then Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is like creativity, opportunities. It could be that you have some intuitive messages in your dreams that come to you. Maybe actually you go out and do something creative with your partner, and that really opens up the door to heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe while you're doing something creative, you can connect. Or it could just be that generally you're having a creative week. Maybe you have some projects that you're working on. Maybe you have a hobby, and like some kind of artistic hobby like crochet or knitting or art. With our Gaia Oracle cards, you've got some really good ones. So you have travel, romance, and potential. So yeah, romantically, this should be a great week for you. And you have creativity and fertility. Yeah, so creatively, you're gonna have a good week. Some fertility. So yeah, if you are trying to get pregnant, maybe that could happen for you. Or if you don't want to, you should probably be careful. And then eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. So, I mean, really, there's not a single bad card here. I think that you guys are going to have a really good week with opening up, being creative, having, you know, a good romantic relationship. If you're not in a relationship, because this does seem very relationship focused, maybe you're just going to have a good time. Maybe you'll get to go out on some dates and feel abundant and creative and enjoy yourself. But yeah. Great week for you guys. Yay! I'm happy to see that. I hope you have a really good week, just like this says. Pile number 3. There we go. Pile number 3. Let's see what you got going on for you this week. The Flame Tree. Message. Guidance. Passion. That needs to go over there. Okay. So, let's see here. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Oof. So, okay. I don't necessarily believe in assigning signs to the cards. Not that I don't believe in that in general. I just don't think, oh, you must be a water sign or you must be an earth sign. But I think that we can look at these as traits. So I think that you're going to have a good balance between being emotional and stable this week. So it's going to be a good balance. You're going to be very balanced this week, emotionally and stability-wise. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is usually like creativity, romance, charm, imagination, beauty. You could get an offering of love, maybe because you have the Passion card. But you may just find passion in something creative this week. You may be able to be like really into something passionately, like a project. And it could be something new because you have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And then you have flame tree, which is the start of something new. So you may be giving birth to something creative and stable this week. Some kind of, maybe some kind of project that you're working on. And so it's going to be something that you're passionate about. If you can hear barking in the background, I'm sorry. My neighbors leave their dog or something, and he just cries all day. It's very sad. It's very sad to listen to. Oh, I hope you guys don't have to hear it, because it's terrible listening to it all day. Like, I feel so sorry. I just want to go upstairs and be like, or wherever it's at, and be like, come to me, I love you. Okay. Yeah, and whatever project that you are working on, it is divinely guided. So this is what you're meant to be on. You're meant to be on this path. You're meant to do this. And it looks like it's going to make you feel good, stable, and emotional, like a good mix, a good healthy balance. As well, the message, positive news or positive outcome. So if you've had something that you're waiting for, if you're waiting for a message from somebody, or you want to hear back about something, about work, or about something that you've been interested in, you are going to get a message this week, and it's going to have positive news that's going to make you happy. So I really hope this resonates with you guys, because it's another great spread. We've had 2 good ones so far. This is a 3rd good one, so I'm really happy for everybody. I hope that you have a great week, guys. Pile number 4. This is your week for March 10th to the 17th. Let's see here. We've got Enchanted Forest, Keep an Open Mind, Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, the Hanged Man, or the Hanging Man in his deck, the Ace of Cups, and the Shadow Side. So, guys, let's see here. Let me think for a minute here. Move these. Okay, so you have the shadow side. The shadow side, this is the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, and in the shadow side in this particular deck is the Devil in traditional tarot. So it's really our shadow self, our unhealthy attachments, addictions, restriction, feeling restricted. Sorry, and then it could also be maybe some. I don't see it in this. I really don't see it in this spread, but it could sometimes be like sexual obsession or something, or maybe something devious, sexually deviant or something like that. But I don't think that's the case at all. I think that probably you're dealing with your shadow side a little bit. Maybe you've been involved in something that you felt was negative, and but with this Hanging Man here, the Hanging Man it's about surrendering to something, letting go, seeing things from a different perspective, and that's what you need to do to get out of this shadow side of yourself. And if you can do that and keep an open mind, this says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I don't think that. Maybe some of you, a few of you, could be dealing with something new, like some new emotions for somebody that require you to keep an open mind and kind of surrender this old point of view of where you don't want to face yourself or whatever. But I just think that maybe some of you have been in a rut, like a negative rut, where you're just listening to all those shadowy thoughts about yourself, and you're surrendering to them. But surrender in the right way. Surrender and keep an open mind, and realize that you have potentials for new beginnings this week. And I think you can get what you want. As well, we have Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. So it's seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. So you have the opportunity really to build something up this week. That's part of your divine plan. As long as you can just, see things from a different perspective. Don't surrender to this. Surrender to a new perspective where you can keep an open mind and allow new things in. And as well, we have the enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. So, yeah, I think that the potential of this Ace of Cups is something new and exciting, something magical, something that's going to make you feel good. But you just have to, give yourself the chance to see that new perspective and keep an open mind. And you'll definitely have this new beginning that's going to be pretty magical. Okay? So, if you're feeling down this week, realize that you have a lot of potential for something good this week. So, try to chin up and feel good about yourself, okay? Thanks. Okay, pile number 5. If you chose pile number 5 for the week of March 10th through the 17th, 2019, this is your pile. Jeez Louise. Okay, healing, free yourself, love. Okay, so the Five of Swords, at least in this deck, can be about being tricked or feeling betrayed in some way, feeling embarrassed. So some of you on a mundane level may have something embarrassing happen to you this week. I hope not. I hope nothing embarrassing happens to you. But you could feel maybe betrayed or something. Maybe you hear a rumor about yourself. And it's accompanied by the moon. And the moon is about illusions and secrets and things you don't see, that are hidden by the night, kind of not illuminated for us. So it could be that you have somebody in your life that you can't place who's starting this, but they're some way betraying you. I don't exactly. Some of you may know who this is. Some of you may not know still this week. You may not find out. You may not find out this week who it is. But maybe some of you already know who it is. And if that's the case, you need to free yourself from the situation. Take back control of your life and don't let this person, rain on your parade, okay? If you know who's, trying to, maybe purposely talk shit about you, or maybe even to your face, and maybe you've just been oh, well, maybe they're not so bad, in this disillusionment about the person. Yeah, you maybe will find some clarity and, free yourself from this situation and realize that this person isn't healthy to be around. Either way, I think I would go at it with a Knight of Wands attitude, which is, just go for your passions, be proud, Knight of Wands is, fire signs or whatever, fire signs, they don't got time for that, okay? just go and do your thing. Don't let other people make you feel bad, okay? Find something passionate to do, and maybe work on we have a healing here, so reconnecting with your true nature. Maybe instead of focusing on this, you could try to get with your true nature. What kind of passions do you have in life? What kind of drive? What gives you drive in life? And identify that and try to work towards it, because you have the ability this week to tune into the portal of your heart here in Inner Temple. And so I see some healing here that could be done. And I think that you should, instead of being the victim over here, this little moth or whatever, or butterfly. Is that a butterfly or a moth? Whatever it is, it's very delicate. And you don't need to be delicate. You need to be strong. You need to put on that armor, get on that horse, and go do your thing, okay? And that will bring you some healing and help you, so free yourself. from the situation. And also new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I think some of you might, if this is some kind of relationship problem for some of you, maybe it's an ex that's like, you know, backstabbing you, talking crap about you behind your back or whatever. Free yourself from them. You're going to have a new love, okay? So passionately go after this new person. If there's a new person in your life, go for it. Go on a date with them, or, you know, approach them and forget about the person that does this to you, that makes you feel like, maybe keeps secrets and does all this shady behavior. Okay? I really hope you have a good week, and be strong. Okay, those of you that picked pile number 6, this is what you can maybe expect this week, which is March 10th through 17th, 2019. Okay, you've got harmony. Oh my gosh, I keep breathing and make my numbers fly. Oops. Stay optimistic about your love life. You're already doing it. Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles. Wow, you guys have a good week. I've actually had mostly good weeks. There's just one that was maybe a little bit rough, the last one, but this one's also very good. And another pile also had the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles, it means that you're feeling pretty abundant. Financially, you should feel pretty good this week, and you may even have some unexpected money come in, or something that you've been expecting. Of course, yeah, it's tax season, right? But it could be that. But it could just be something, you know, that you've been working on. It also could be something with creativity, because we have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is about creativity, some opportunities, you know, maybe some intuitive messages coming to you. But it is about possibilities, emotionally and creatively. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, something good's going to happen to you this week. The Wheel of Fortune can be like, you know, good luck and karma. Could be something that's destined to happen this week for you. It may seem pretty trivial at the time, you know. Many things that are destined for us, it seems so trivial at the time, and then in retrospect we're like, wow, okay, if that wouldn't have happened, if I wouldn't have gone in there, this wouldn't have happened, and then that wouldn't have happened, and wow, my whole life changed because of that. Maybe you'll have one of these moments this week. If not, I think you just can expect some good fortune that will make you feel abundant. And yeah, maybe make you feel creative. Maybe some of you have been in an energy where you felt like, you know, things weren't going right. But I mean, it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. You've got some good things, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think that most of you are in a very good headspace this week. And you should be all week. You've got power, self-confidence, and productivity. So I think, yeah, with all of this Pentacles and the Cups, you've got a good balance of like both material and emotional support. Like maybe you're feeling good in both areas. They're not reversed. And then you've got this Wheel of Fortune, which, yeah, something good's coming your way. Don't overthink it. It's going to come. And stay optimistic, be self-confident, and be productive. And you're going to have a good week. Okay, guys? I really, really wish you the best week. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you found that you resonated with your pile, and I hope that it works out for you this week and that you have a wonderful week. I will be back next Sunday with another pick a card reading. And if you have any suggestions for other pick a card readings, I would love to hear them in the comments below. Okay? Thank you, guys.